make it humble and true. Sometimes you need buzz to see the vision through. I like elephants and God likes elephants too.
So you can tell me if the sound of the music is too loud. What I just did is change the way the menu system works by adding a game options thingy. And here we have the select opponent menu, which is going to be a little bit different. But it still works with the choice that you make here, place input. And here all these things we're gonna copy and move them inside of the options. What I like about that is that depending on what room you are, you have access to different options, and you have always the default options available. One thing I don't like is that it's not really like the help should also be generated from there, I think. So yeah, that's the thing, that the help here should be within that. And I'm not really sure how I could make that work, so I'm just gonna steal that, add it to the game options, and yeah, then you want to edit that string as you go. I think you want to append to it as you go. So these are the default. Default comments. So these you have access from everywhere in the game. So you can always help, exit, and give enhance for now, but we'll see. Opponent. Here is where you pick the opponent and it returns the enemy and that, but I don't like how, since you return within that function here the opponent, the select enemy function is already supposed to return an enemy. So let's just take a look at where we use the select enemy function in our code. We use it here to say enemy is equal to that. So let's take a look at both functions return an enemy. So and this one also returns an enemy that selects from there. So I just think that here it'd be just prettier. I just think that here it'd be prettier, which is always good. Pretty code is good code. Steal that, place that here, and here you do it that way. So enemy equal that. And just by doing it like that, first of all, I noticed that this should be an else. So if it's left empty or end, it's not a legit, you know. So first of all, that the else makes sense here in the sense that now we can do that. We can say return enemy. So we are setting for enemies. So you see, the terminology that we use here is a bit confusing because the thing you want to return is an enemy, and here you are looking for every enemy's enemies and returning an enemy. So the fact that you return that instead of just like calling it something else here or here. So this is the active enemy. So it's the selected enemy would be this one. And selected enemy here would be equal to enemy basically. So you select the current enemy that matched this thing. Okay. And let's just steal that. And here it's basically the same thing. So instead of return enemy, it's selected enemy equal enemy. And here the magic you can do is just doing like selected enemy equal random choice. And since we did it that way, at the end here, all you can do is just return enemy. And ideally you want to check that enemy exists or have a default enemy. Which is good. It's good practice. I think the simplest thing you can do is have a default enemy. But you kind of do, since if the choice is empty, you return this one. So don't like technically, theoretically, all of these options will return an enemy. So that's good. And since we use that now in the select enemy thing, we can just steal the game option comment, paste that here, and that's gonna go in our else statement, I think, for if the comment does not exist. So I think there's another else to have here. Because it would be L if what? So if it's a digit, if not a digit, and what other else could there be? So if it's not a digit but it's an enemy name, do that. Otherwise, yeah, you want to loop through that. So as long as enemy is not set, basically. I think that's the moral of the story. So if you look at select enemy, you do have... No, you don't have a select enemy. So select enemy will be empty by default. Enemy. There you go. And here what that means is that you can do selected enemy. Is it selected enemy? Yeah, it's selected. Selected enemy equal and here we can paste our error message, and inside of this while true, if, because we have a break, right? Do we break from something somewhere? No, it's just it used the return statement. So if select enemy equal nothing, so here we return enemy, and yeah, it can do nothing. So if where is it? Yeah. So if select enemy exists and is not empty, I don't even think I want that. If select enemy, then we break, else we print an error. I think that should work. And the big advantage of doing it like that is, first of all, we have less code. It's more clear, everything that you read is more clear. And if I start playing games, we will have an issue, I'm pretty sure. We have room, self room, equals self.room. So if self.room equals 0, if self.room equals 1, and we also want to change the room. So here when we go into fight, self.room equal 1. And we probably also want a function to go back to the main menu. But we don't want to return at any moment. So we also need one, I think, for battle. A menu for battle system. Yeah, definitely we will need that. But for now, I think it's good. Like we have main menu, select opponent, and default comments. Game options.
Elephants and God likes elephants too. A genius
yeah, here we
my simplicity, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, we definitely don't need the break. Yeah, that is outside of loop. I'm not sure about that. If enemy break, but it's within a loop, isn't it? That's weird. Yeah, it's within the loop. See, there's a while loop right there. So I'm a bit confused as to why that is.
God said I should build a temple.
Yeah, for now let's
He didn't
just
say it had to be a good temple. The
remove all
first
that
time you
and
meet an angel,
we'll see.
you get a horrible beating. I think
What
the
happens
first
if you
reminder
enter
of
the wrong
mortality, I think
comment?
that's where it begins to hit you, 'cause they
Curious.
don't come back and that's it. The CIA runs the world, you see. It's the
Yeah, no, we
Vatican,
still have to
Mafia,
break
the
outside of it.
Illuminati. God's temple is free, no restrictions at all.
Thanks
Full
for
access,
playing.
the way
So
it should
here
be.
we are not inside of the loop.
I like elephants and God likes elephants
Instead of
too.
break, it's really used to exit the game.
Genius in my simplicity, it's true.
Yeah, exit 0 is in bash. In Python you need something else.
Rest away. If you don't understand it, it ain't meant to stay. Programming's about thinking, not typing
Is that
commands.
gonna
What's reality? I don't know what my purpose.
Oh, that's so cool. I like this character. He's so awesome. I want to keep it. I want to save it. Should I make it so you can save your character? Just save the image of your character, because I think that's pretty neat. I like it. Save would be cool, or export. Yeah, I'll add this comment. They take me no time to implement. So let's try help first of all. Game option is not defined. Is it? Yeah, fair enough, it's not. It is defined here, but here I don't need set. Same here. Important detail. Look at this one, it looks like he has a mustache. I love it. So cool. He looks like he's wearing glasses and he has a mustache. Should I give them hair also? Yeah, that might be cool if I give them like some sort of hairstyle that they can have. I don't know. So yeah. Help? Help does nothing. Exit works. So yeah, definitely, like, I like the fact that now the options are something different. Yeah. Now it's centralized, that's what I like about it. But when I type help, self.show help needed to change. And then based on that, it's supposed to print the help.
With the elephants walking, standing tall.
I don't know why it wasn't.
Thus I hereby present God's third temple. OS.
I don't get it. So yeah, basically what we want here is just the options. So it'd be another variable, self
He didn't say it had to be a good temple. The first time you meet an angel, you get a horrible beating. I think the
So
first
now
reminder of mortality. I think that's where
we
it
have
begins to
the
hit you,
variable
'cause they don't come
self
back and that's it. The
options
CIA runs the world, you see.
equal
It's the
nothing.
Vatican, the Mafia, the Illuminati.
And as we add options, we want to add addendum to that. So
the way it should be. I like elephants and God likes elephants too. A genius in my simplicity, it's true, it's true. The best
So let's say you print that here.
best away. If you don't understand it, it ain't meant to stay.
So that should
Programming's
work.
about thinking, not
Since we
typing
have the
commands.
help
What's reality? I
command,
don't know what my bird was looking at my computer monitor. I thought that bird has no idea what he's looking at. Yeah, what does the bird do?
Yeah.
Does he panic? No, he can't really panic. He just does the best he can.
let's
He's
make
able to live in a world where
options
he's so ignorant, but he doesn't really
equal
have a choice. The bird is okay, even though he doesn't understand the world. You're that bird looking at the
help.
monitor, and you're thinking to yourself, I can figure this out. Maybe you
And
have some bird ideas. Maybe that's the best you can do.
here we have the comment. Yeah, so we can all type them once here. So help,
He speaks to me. He revealed the architecture
exit,
of what you see. Don't worry
and
about bugs. They make it humble.
give
and
and
true.
enhance.
Sometimes you need
I don't know if I want them as default options, really. But I'd say I want them in the main menu, that's for sure. And give and enhance are more like for item stuff, so I want to keep them. Later I'm gonna move them out into another folder, but now let's just keep them at the main menu. So that way they are here. And by default we just have to say like help and exit in the options. If the room is menu, options plus equal, and we add other options. I think it's good that I end them with comma like this, so I can add more later. instead of starting the new one with commas. I think it's better that way, so that when you print them, you only have that. So exit, then you have F5, and you also have R rename.
With the elephants walking, standing tall. Plus I hereby present God's third temple.
H heal and G give. And we have another one. E enhance. What a smart programmer would do at this point is just use the functions there, the help, to generate the if, maybe even in a switch command. That's what a smart programmer would do. But I'm a lazy programmer, so that's not what I would do.
I like elephants and God likes elephants too.
I think I should make the elf visible by default. So here what do we have as options? We have random enemy. And the way I wrote this, you need to be able to type random, because the other ones, you always have the option to write the full command. That means. So in this case, it would be just other or choice equal random. So yeah, I don't like the syntax highlighting here, but it's still working anyway. So I don't rely 100% on syntax highlighting. So you have that option, then you have the option to type the name of the creature, but the command name as it is won't work. So name ID. Yeah. Is it clear like that? I don't know.
If you don't understand it, it ain't meant to stay. I'm building a legacy between me and God. I'm not worried if you don't understand.
Select by. So you can select by name or select by ID. Select by ID.
I like elephants and God likes elephants too.
So this select random, select randomly, select by name, select by. So yeah, these aren't really comments, they're more like what you can type, and that can be confusing, I guess. I tried to make it as clear as I could. So yeah, I think I can't really make this clearer. If the music is too loud, I'm just gonna make it less loud so you can still hear my voice as I speak. But I still want to hear my amazing music generated. Okay, so now we have the options here. I think that's fine. I think that looks very fine. But does it work? Look at this creature right there. What is it even? Is it like a spider? I don't know. If you have suggestions on how I could generate these, I'm all ears. Here, as you can see, that here is broken here. It's I should probably fix that. I can. As a matter of fact, I can, but do I prefer it that way? I don't know. Is it better with the ears broken like that, or fixed like this? Huh. I think I prefer it like that with the broken ear. Crazy, right? Yeah, that's crazy. So help will print the option, but nothing's printed. Okay. So why isn't anything printed? That's a good question. So let's steal that and place that directly here, above, like select creature art, help, I like elephants and God likes elephants too. Their simplicity is true. So how do I make it default that the help it's false by default? I want it true by default because now it's more complex of a game. So having the help by default is good. Oh, this one is so cool. I want to save him. But now the help is just not working. It is, but it's not displaying it properly, right? I think that's because the options are a local variable, right? No, it's not. Like you have options, self.options, alright. And what was I appending stuff to? So it's, see, that's my mistake. Just forget the self. It's a common mistake that I make up. Crazy how they all look so different, these little characters there. But they still look like the face of something, right? Help. Okay. So we just don't have a default help, but here look, we have like help, exit, help, and here we have some spacing, which is weird. I don't necessarily want spacing. But exit is supposed to work right now, so I do exit, it works. Incredible. That was so satisfying when it worked. So yes and no. Like we don't have a default help, which is weird. So we need to generate the options first before being able to print the help. And a solution to that is here we have the game menu. How about we generate them afterwards? Is that never gonna work? Because it's not gonna wait, it's just gonna clear right after. So that's the issue we have here. So we need to ask for the comment first. And that ain't working. So generate options. Where is it? Generate options. So if the options monter des haches.